nobody tells you the real truth about selling. And here's the thing, everyone's trying to push their products, pitch their services, or close their deals. But no one's trying to, understand the psychology of the person you're selling to. This video is sort of like a podcast or something like that, I don't know. But the point is that people ignore psychology when they're selling. Okay? They don't really understand the psychology of the person, and they just stick to the script that they are handed over and just start pitching their services and selling their products. This is the complete amateur way to sell. The real way to sell is not to just sell your products or show your products to the customer and hope that they'll buy. No, you have to understand the psychology, and by understanding the psychology, only then you can position yourself so that the person in front of you buys the product or services from you. This is sort of like a game. You have to sort of understand the boss's stats to equip yourself with the right equipment to defeat the boss. It's kind of a game. Well, this was a bad example, but sure, you understand my point. The real point is, people buy what they want, not what they need. If someone came up to you and said, just buy this, you really need it, I don't think you will buy. I don't think I will buy, because I don't like to be ordered. So yeah, but if that person had positioned himself better, I would love to buy his products, because he's not asking me to buy, he's kind of asking me to buy, but he's not asking me to buy, and that's what I like. He knows what I need, he knows how to ask politely, he knows when not to ask me to buy his products or services, and that makes him a good salesman. So if I talk about emotions, okay, people buy the products or services based on their emotional feelings. They take their financial decisions based on their emotions, and most people know how to justify their emotions. For example, if someone buys an iPhone, and they always justify themselves by saying that the iPhone camera is top notch. Okay, that's literally the only point they say. Sure, the processor and all of that is good, but you don't need iPhone. There are way better Androids for even less than a half of the price. That stutter was unbelievable, but yeah, you get my point. Why is that? People rush to buy iPhones. Why? Because Apple offers something unique. They offer not just features, not just a good camera, but they offer status. They offer emotional stability, that you have an iPhone, now you can live in this world. So I think that's emotional justification for you by the buyer's perspective. Another thing that I want to just expand on is the positioning. Okay, so I'll give you an example of a big YouTuber, Alex Hormozi. Okay, he's a YouTuber / entrepreneur / a businessman. Okay, he has a company called acquisition.com where he buys and sells companies. So he had 2 books written. Okay, the first one is 100 million offers, and the second one is 100 million leads, which obviously tells you how to make good offers and how to get leads. But he wanted to launch his third book, which is 100 million money models. So before that, he warmed up his audience, the audience that he made through YouTube, through Instagram, and whatever platform he was on. He warmed his audience by making content about that book. Okay, not literally naming that book, but he made content about the contents in the book, and he warmed his audience and made his audience ready to welcome his new book. The result was quite insane. When he launched his book, he broke world records. Okay, his book became the fastest selling book in the Guinness World Records, and he made like $105 million in a day selling his book. So that is a great example of positioning yourself at the right spot. So the lesson from this almost 7-minute video is that you need to understand the psychology of the person in front of you and sell them the right products or services. And also follow for more marketing advice. And I'm doing a new thing. This is a podcast or a video or whatever this is, but I'm doing a new thing. So please subscribe.